as the white man. And we'll never be equal to white America. And we think we supposed to get treated.
Hello. You brought up a good point in your show when you said you was losing.
What up, Chad? I'll be right back, my dog.
You brought it back like you explained it, you broke it down. It was like, what is we doing with our freedom? That makes
Boy, it ain't like that. But I said, man, I said our ancestors are the ones who deserve freedom, and we are the ones who deserve slavery based on our actions and who we are. So think about the people before us, how they worked to build all these vibrant communities under all these worst conditions, and they was able to thrive. Now here we come along, we don't value education. Nigga, they took education serious. They took family serious. Nigga, we don't give a damn about family. We don't give a damn about community. So all the things that they wish they had, we got, but nigga, we take it for granted as if we been through what they've been through. So you got black people today, nigga, who talk like they really affected by slavery, but they don't go talk to their grandmama and them. You got black people today who talk like, man, we built America. Nigga, you ain't built shit. You ain't even cut your mama grass. And you talk, nigga, you ain't been through nothing. So we really haven't been through nothing to attain and gain more than what we have today. That's why we don't have more. Nigga, we got freedom, but we don't have equal rights and we don't have equal protection under the law. That's why we can be treated the way we be treated, because we don't have equal rights and equal protection under the law. The Asians got equal rights and equal protection. They got an Asian hate bill. Anybody can do anything to us, nigga, and it's just a crime. There's no protection. So the idea wasn't for us to integrate, which integration wasn't bad, but it was also harmful. The idea was for us to have equal rights and equal protection under the law. Meaning the police won't shoot us just like they won't shoot the white guy. When they look at us, so we don't have that equal rights. We still get mistreated, we still complain about it, but nigga, we haven't saw real mistreatment. Nigga, most of us get to talk back. Our ancestors couldn't talk back. Just think about that alone. Nigga, we can smack our lips. They couldn't even smack their lips.
Life's little joys sometimes come with big flavor. Like our Colby Jack Pub Burger, back for a limited time. With fresh beef, Wisconsin Colby Jack cheese, crispy onions, and zesty A1 pepper mayo. Get it before it's gone at Culver's.
So for us to act like we done been mistreated with all these rights and privileges and nigga, come on, nah, nigga, our ancestors is disappointed in us. So nigga, that's why I'm trying to break that down. And they never wanted to get back at white people. They could have took revenge, but they focus was on building a vibrant community. Today, black people want to get back at white people. We want to get our league back.
Expand on that, that's a good point.
Oh, we think we're owed something, and we're not.
Versus like Black Wall Street, for example.
They're owed something.
Yeah.
So there's some descendants of Black Wall Street that's still alive. They're owed something. Nigga, when you think about the slave master giving you government entitlement programs from when your mother gets pregnant, she get WIC, she get the juice, she get the CCMS, child care, she get food stamps, she get Section 8. There go your reparations. There go your reparations. That's just to nurture you, to get you to school age. Now in school age, when you come off your mama's porch, How many niggas can raise their hand and say, I know how to read before I get in that white man's school system? Most niggas, A, B, L, M, N, O, P. That's where they stop it. So here it is. Now we done gave you WIC, food stamps, Medicaid, CCMS. We done gave you all these government, Section 8, all this. Now you come to school and get a free education when your ancestors had no right to read. We're giving you a free education. And by us teaching you to read, it's beyond measures on where you can go by learning how to read.
But would you categorize it as reparation or just equal rights?
Reparation. Because white people with resources don't put their kids in public school. If LeBron would have went to public school, he would have never been LeBron James. That's why he went to a private Catholic school. If Kobe would have went to public school, he would have never been Kobe Bryant. That's why he went to a Catholic public school, private school. If you want to develop your child, you don't put your child in no public school to go deal in an environment where all of these children who live below the poverty level, because in most public schools, predominantly kids get free lunch. That means your parents are poor. You're below the poverty level. That means you're either at or above or below. That means y'all don't have no money. And your mother had to prove this. That's why you get a free lunch. Why would you put your kid in this environment where the focus is all of these kids passing a test so the teacher can keep her job? It's not about teaching and developing your kids. Why would you put your kid in this unless you have to? Most people who want their kids to be something don't put them in public school system. They make a sacrifice to pay to put them in public school, private school.
So do you believe Black Americans are owed anything?
No.
You don't believe it?
How do you know when you don't know who your dad is? How do you know where you come from?
Because I do. I think.
Yeah. So.
I do believe Black Americans are owed some form of reparations. I don't know how it's packaged, but cause you don't feel like it's a debt that is owed based on
it ain't gonna help us.
The ancestry.
It ain't gonna help us. We gonna give it right back. We saw what happened when Black people get a bunch of money. We got a bunch of money during the pandemic. You saw niggas get Jeeps, Scat Packs. Niggas was eating lobster every day. Nigga, we balled hard during when they gave all these niggas who had never had $10,000 officers got $10,000 and $20,000. Niggas who had never had, everybody got money now. So that was a snippet of what Black people would do if they got reparations. Because
not to cut you off. I'm saying, okay, whatever it is they do with the money, it's still a debt owed. So why does it matter?
We're not owed because the people who owed it, very few are still alive. We haven't went through nothing. So because you went through something, I deserve something. You went through it. I did.
So you don't think systematic oppression still exists? I'm just asking. You don't think so?
When you think about the Asians, they were brought over here systematically oppressed. The Asians was when they built the Panama Canal. The Arabs was brought over here and was systematically oppressed. Nigga, you got poor whites. Everybody in America is systematically oppressed by way of our country becoming a capitalist country. Capitalism.
The Panera you picked who you've always loved now has a price you'll love even more. Starting at $9.50, mix 2 Panera faves to craft the perfect meal just for you. Whether it's a soup and salad or sandwich and mac, the choice is all yours. Panera's You Pick Two, endless combinations now starting at $9.50.
What happens when real patients move curing hepatitis C from their to-do list to their to-day list?
I was able to move forward without Hep C doing more damage to my body.
Understanding side effects was important to me. I talked to my doctor about Epclusa.
Epclusa treats all types of chronic hepatitis C.
I thought treatment would interrupt my life, but one pill a day was easy.
With a 98% cure rate, Epclusa is one pill once a day for 12 weeks. Epclusa can also be taken during addiction recovery. If you've had hepatitis B, it may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you've had hepatitis B, liver or kidney problems, HIV, and all medicines and supplements you take. Taking amiodarone with B.LOU may cause a serious slowing of your heart rate. Most common side effects include headache and tiredness.
I put B.LOU on my today list, and I only wish I'd done it sooner.
Ask your doctor about B.LOU today.
To say that we're owed something, nobody owes us nothing. What have we been through? I'm 47 years old, going on 48 next month. What have we been through in 50 years where we can say everybody from 0 to 50, you're owed something? Not because your mother went through it, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, because most of y'all don't even talk to them people. Most of y'all don't even care, don't even know what them people went through. So how can you say you're owed something when most of y'all don't even know the history of what those people went through? Very few do. So most of I put grandmama up over here. When the last time you went and talked to grandmama and said, Grandmama, what was it like for you back then? You don't even have an understanding of what it's called to really be called nigger. Everybody wasn't called nigger for you to be offended by it. You a little white man call you boy, and you can take boy better than you can take nigger. The niggers used to be offended by being called boy more than the nigger.
Yeah.
I'm not
What
a boy,
about
I'm a
the
man.
10 acres and a mule thing, though?
Okay,
What about that?
if you get niggas 10 acres and a mule, who go work their 10 acres? Niggas go sell their 10 acres. To who?
Yeah.
The weed man, the dope man, who go work the land? So if you give black people 40 acres and a mule, a John Deere tractor, and some seeds, they go cash it in for the money. So why would you get that to them? And by the way, when the Jews got their reparations, they didn't get money, they got a credit line.
Okay, that was my next question. If it's not cash, if it's not money, what form of reparations would you suggest?
Well, let's say this. Most of y'all say y'all are the Hebrews and the original people. Y'all was here before slavery, so y'all weren't slaves, y'all was Indians. So how can you prove your family lineage had something to do with slavery? Because most of y'all don't know your father. You don't know your father's mother. What if those was free people? So how you gonna come say, I need reparations? You don't know your father's mother, your mother. So how can you trace your lineage when all you know is your mama and your grandmama?
So there's no way to trace that lineage back?
All you know is your mama and your grandmama. Me, I got family papers where I can trace my lineage all the way back to my grandfather's mother, whose name was Lucille Helton. She was property of the White Sloan Plantation, Charleston White. She was a slave named Lucille Helton. My grandfather was her first slave baby, Freddie White. We own the White Sloan Plantation. I can trace my lineage back to that slave. I can't trace it back to Africa. Everything stops at Mama Seal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So how many black people can do that? They don't know grandmama. Think about it, though. They don't know their daddy, mama. My mama know her daddy. My mama know her daddy. The average black kid don't know nothing about their daddy to trace their lineage. They don't know their daddy's mama.
How were you able to trace them?
Because my mama know her daddy. My grandmother and my grandfather was married.
Right.
And they all had 4 kids. So my mama know her mama and her daddy. She come from a 2-parent home, so I can trace our lineage because my mother come from a 2-parent home.
So if you could trace your lineage, would you agree with lineage-based reparations?
No, because most people go say they don't need it. So I'll go with that. Yeah. Most people go say, man, we was Indians. We was Cherokee. We was Arapaho. Oh, y'all were free people then. Because there were free black people. Everybody wasn't slaves. There was black people who owned slaves. So what if your people was the people who owned slaves? How y'all gonna get reparations? Because black people owned slaves.
Yeah.
There was Africans. If you watch the movie, where they have those female African warriors. I think it's I Am Queen and King or something. If you watch that movie, it shows you how that tribe was taking Africans and trading them to the white people. That's why. So it wasn't white people coming in taking Africans. It was Africans selling other Africans to the white man for guns. You see what I'm saying? So when you trace your lineage, how you know you don't come from that to get reparations and you was part of the problem? So for all of us say we need reparations, homie, trace your lineage and then say what you need. Because you can't. So I'm saying, nigga, fuck reparations. Reparations ain't gonna help us, it's gonna hurt us. But nigga, if we take what we got now, not what they give us, what we got now, and start to build what we got, we won't need reparations. If we build what we got, because we are the largest consumers on planet Earth. Nobody on the face of Earth spends more money than black Americans. We are the largest consumers. All we do is consume, spend. That's why niggas say bow till you fall. We are the largest consumers, so that's why everything is marketed and advertised to us to spend our money. So if we say, okay, y'all, hold up, let's take what we got and let's build what we got, starting with my personal savings account, starting with giving my kids a weekly allowance so they can save some money. If we start there and stop trying to fix all of us, but nigga, because they give all those reparations, nigga go buy bigger guns to kill other niggas. We got a glimpse during the pandemic. So I'm saying we don't need reparations, homie.
Amazing hits the road with a full tank of gas. Amazing starts at CSL Plasma. Donate plasma today and receive up to $700.
We need healing. We need to be healed as a group of people. Money won't fix this. We don't even have a business mind. We don't even understand economics. We don't even understand how to budget a monthly household. Most people don't have the budgets wrote down. The average black male don't even have a wallet with $50 in it. Nigga, the average kid don't even have a piggy bank to know how to save 50 cents out of a dollar, or a quarter out of a dollar. Nigga, we need healing. We need to be re-socialized before we get any money and any credit. Let's heal these people. Cause the healing, the pain, nigga, ain't coming from men with white people doing us, homie. Nigga, this shit coming from in the house, outside. Men right outside the house, around the house. Nigga, each other. By the time we get to prison, the white guard mistreat us, nigga, we done been kicked in the ass by cousins and everybody else.
So that's because you truly what, they would consider a foundation of black America, right?
Yeah.
But
I don't consider myself that.
But your ideology is kind of different to what they believe.
Well, most foundational black Americans talk the we talk. We build, we this, we that. And I'm saying, nigga, we ain't done a motherfucking thing. We been going to school with white kids and enjoying the fruits of our ancestors' labor. We have not suffered, we have not endured, we have not been mistreated. Nigga, we ain't done a motherfucker, so why you nigga trying to claim that?
I got mistreated, huh?
You did?
Yeah, I was outside and I was walking, and then it was like, they yelled at the car, they said, nigger.
That ain't mistreated.
That ain't mistreated?
No.
I mean, me personally, and I see where you're coming from. Me personally, I still think FBAs are owed reparations in some form. Lineage-based reparations in some form. I don't know if it's cash, if it's benefits, like anything, they can go to school for free. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is, like.
Well, niggas don't want to go to school. This group of black people don't value education to allow them to go to school for free. This group don't want education. They'll maybe take a trade. But this group want money so they can live the love and hip-hop MTV Cribs lifestyle. This group of black people don't want money to build a black Wall Street. They don't want money where black people can be strong and have a black airport, a black bank. This group of black people don't want that. They want to party and have fun and live the hip-hop celebrity life. They don't want to build. So when you say owe something, why would you be owed something when nothing was done to you? When most of our families had land, had houses, and had something that they left behind, but your uncle, your auntie, or somebody before y'all sold what they left. because they didn't want to work on the farm. They didn't want to have to keep cutting that big old backyard.
Shit. I got no commentary for this shit. Hold up. Damn, I did not mean to do that. You brought up a good point in your show when you said